I could brave sunlight, a fact that would surprise my rat killer. It didn't blister me or burn my eyes like it did to aristocrats, a term now used to describe vampires, wares, and even goblins, though goblins thought themselves separate. I needed dark glasses and sunscreen, but I was okay. All around me humans hurried here and there, either on foot or by motor carriage. I'd lived in Leicester Square for 2 months now, ever since moving out of the house I used to share with my sister Avery. She was still pissed off at me for keeping secrets from her, and for being a goblin. As if I had a choice in the matter. Perhaps choosing to live in a predominantly human neighbourhood wasn't the most intelligent of decisions, given increasing human hostility, but it kept me reasonably far away from Queen Victoria's spies, and that was what mattered. I'd earned the disfavour of Britain's vampire monarch by being made queen by the goblins. Historically, the queens of Britain didn't look kindly on other queens infringing on their territory. People looked at me as they passed by. A Harvey wasn't that much of an oddity in these parts, though certainly not commonplace. Unfortunately, word had got out, thanks to the rags, that there was a freaky new goblin in town. My photo had been in every paper a couple of months ago, first because of my love life, and then because of the scandal of my genes. I was something of a celebrity, though without the chat show appearances. I had my guard up. This unusual heat was making people nervous, myself included. Some Huey and Harvey deaths over the summer, including Dee Dee and a friend of hers from Bedlam, had the humans twitchy. The Queen's Jubilee in May hadn't helped either. You could practically feel tension rising in the city. A mother put herself between me and her child, as if she was any sort of protection if I decided I wanted to have the kid for tea. I smiled at her, but kept walking, following the scent of my rodent killer. I didn't want trouble, except with the person I was trailing. I tracked him to an estate in Haymarket. It was one of those kinds that had terrace upon terrace of flats. But while his scent drifted up a set of stairs, it was strongest towards a small park area upwind, behind the 3 buildings. I paused, stuffed my hair beneath my bowler hat so the unusual red didn't immediately give me away, slouched my shoulders, and set off toward the boys gathered around a jungle gym. My thick-soled boots, short skirt, stockings and corseted waistcoat didn't look too expensive and fitted in with current human fashion. 6 young blokes with hats pulled low over spot-riddled faces, adorned with tats and piercings, looked up as I approached. "Hoi, what's this?" one elbowed another. "Nice tits." I rolled my eyes as they chuckled, thinking I couldn't hear them. I could hear them breathing, little wanks. "Hello," I said to the one whose stench filled my nostrils. He was probably 17, with sapphire-streaked blonde hair that hung in his blue eyes and a silver stud in his cheek. He had spools in the sides of his nostrils, and cigarette smoke drifted out of them as he smirked at me. "Hi," he said back. "What are you looking for, little merc?" I didn't appreciate being referred to as a vaginal wig, no matter how trendy it was. "You, actually." I pouted. "Don't you recognize me?" His friends chuckled when he did. "Should I?" My left hand lashed out, catching him around the throat. His startled expression made me grin. The world brightened just a little as I let my fangs out, the goblin in me making my sight keener, my hunger sharper. I managed to keep the bones in my face from shifting, however. Didn't want the little lamb to pass out on me. "Breaks my heart to think you might be murdering rats for other girls, my pretty boy." "Fuck me!" yelped one of the boys, scampering higher on the metal climbing bars. I ignored him. He wasn't a danger unless he decided to jump on me, which would